The look for Peter was really quite simple. I wanted the girls to feel almost handsome. I wanted there to be a tougher kind of edge to this girl. And I just wanted to do something that was a little hyper-real, a bit shiny. And basically what we've done is we've applied mousse in their hair and we put a deep side part in and we're giving them that hipster kind of guys feeling at the front where they've got that pseudo 50s groomed kind of look. But then there's this really beautiful feminine detail, which is this braid that runs flat to the head, which is quite fat to begin with, and then it just gets sharper and sharper. This is not the kind of usual braid that you would see, and what I love about this is you don't know that there's a braid from the front. So when they turn around, there's like some beautiful details in the backs, and I just wanted there to be another detail.
Yeah, right over here, this way a little more, good. Nice little smile.
If you look at the collection, there's a bit of a pop art 60s inspiration element to it. He wanted to bring a bit of that onto the face, onto the beauty, but not too literal. So we did something slightly conceptual. We actually used a really bright, intense kind of acid orange color and swiped it just in the inner corners of the eyes. It's almost like a brush stroke, really. It's like a girl did it herself. Everything else in the skin is kept super gorgeous, dewy. We're calling it kind of a hyper-real beauty with an ode to pop art.
It was really the idea of effortless dressing. You know, I was thinking about all-American sportswear, which, you know, really these days is international. Everyone has great white shirts and a great blazer. It's really about playing with these ideas and then infusing them with the color palette of pop art. I was really thinking about pop art and the optimism that pop art has and bringing those two ideas together. The prints, you know, I call the first few looks a factory floral. It has this graphic Warhol-esque sensibility to it, but then again rendered in an olive green, which I love that idea of a bit of street influence with that. Whereas last season I was a bit more blurry, the prints were more tonal. This time I really wanted everything very sharp focus. This season in particular, I was trying to almost under-design. I think there can be a tendency to just do more and more and more just for the sake of that. But I kept on going back to the woman. You think back to Lauren Hutton or even Edie Sedgwick. These are women who are all different styles, but they all have this really great innate sense of effortlessness in how they dress, who they are. So it was really consciously always thinking about who the woman is and who the woman is today, walking around outside in New York and making it feel beautiful, making it feel crisp and clean and effortless.
His work is quintessentially American in the sense that luxury is not equated with fussiness or stuffiness or formality, but he does it in a really loose and easy way. And I think Peter really excels at gorgeous prints, gorgeous colors, and just a real sense of fun with his clothing. And I think that no matter how old you are, that can be very appealing.
I'm so excited to be here. It is my first fashion show ever, so I'm beyond excited, yes. I love his collection. I think all of his stuff is beautiful and just interesting, mixing colors and detail. For example, this dress, it's got leather and it's edgy and it's kind of grungy, but it's also got flower detail, and so you have this balance between girly and grungy.
I loved it. I thought it was really fresh. It was very feminine, but in a very young way, kind of very young, creative, simple, not overly embellished. Young women don't want to look like their mothers, and what he understands is that they want something original, something very wearable, and yet something that takes them to the next level, and he's able to deliver that. I loved all of the gold evening wear. I loved the floral pattern dresses. There was an evening dress that was this black and orange floral, very dramatic evening gown, and yet not overdone.
He's super talented, and I think he's very up to date on what women want to wear today.
Style is not an age, it's a state of mind, and it's how you put it together. When you go with a simplicity that I was trying to go for, a clean, crisp line, it can work on so many people. I love dressing women for every day, but every woman wants a moment. So that's what I tried to give them.